In Islam, Jesus holds a special and revered status as a prophet and messenger of God. The story of Jesus in Islam is found in the Quran, the holy book of Islam, and is significant as it emphasizes his miraculous birth, his teachings, and his second coming in the future. The story of Jesus in Islam begins with the miraculous conception and birth of Maryam. Maryam was a pious and devout woman who was chosen by God to give birth to Jesus without a human father. The Quran describes how the angel Jibreel, Gabriel, appeared to Maryam to deliver the news that she would give birth to a son who would be a sign from God to humanity. Maryam was initially surprised and sought refuge in God, but ultimately submitted to God's will, saying, "Behold, I am the handmaid of the Lord, let it be unto me according to your word." She then withdrew to a secluded place and gave birth to Jesus under a palm tree. The Quranic account emphasizes the extraordinary nature of Jesus' birth as a sign of God's power and mercy. As Jesus grew up, he began to preach a message of monotheism and righteousness to the children of Israel. He performed many miracles with God's permission, such as healing the sick, raising the dead, and even creating birds from clay. Jesus emphasized the worship of the one true God and called people to live righteous lives and to show compassion and mercy to others. One of the significant events in the story of Jesus in Islam is the denial of his crucifixion. According to the Quran, Jesus was not crucified but was instead raised up to God before his enemies could harm him. This belief highlights the purity and innocence of Jesus and asserts that God protected him from harm. Islam teaches that Jesus will return to earth in the future as a just ruler and will establish peace and justice before the day of judgment. His return is viewed as a sign of the end times and a fulfillment of God's plan for humanity. Overall, the story of Jesus in Islam emphasizes his miraculous birth, his teachings of monotheism and righteousness, and his future return as a just ruler. Muslims hold Jesus in high esteem as a prophet and messenger of God, and his story serves as an important source of inspiration and guidance for believers.